A California mother of 3, her name Shauna Weems, was stabbed to death when she asked a couple that were doing drugs outside of her children's bedroom window to move. That's right, Shauna Weems, a mother of 3, saw 2 drug addicts, a woman and a man, using drugs outside of her home, directly outside of her children's bedroom window, and the mother, Shauna Weems, thought to herself, you know what, I'm not particularly happy about that. I don't want my family, I don't want my children exposed to drug addicts shooting up, smoking a crack pipe, whacked out on trank, or whatever it happens to be. We're not told the specifics. But either way, we're told that Shauna Weems, the mother, confronted the couple, again a man and a woman, that were doing drugs. And we don't know the nature of that interaction, but ultimately the mother would have said to the 2 drug addicts, hey fuckwits, hey you disgusting pieces of shit, you are on my property, you are outside of my child's bedroom window, fuck off. You're taking drugs in front of my child's bedroom window, get fucked. Get the fuck out of here, I'm calling police, fuck off. I don't know that Shauna Weems would have used those words. Perhaps there's a good chance she wouldn't have. That's what I would have said personally. But the point is, the mother did the right thing. She saw that her family, her children, were potentially being exposed to things that they should not have been exposed to potentially witnessing drug addicts being stoned out of their heads. Potentially her children could have witnessed them shoot up, smoke a crack pipe, whatever it is. And she didn't want that to happen. So she stood up for her rights. She stood up for reason, and she told or asked the 2 drug addicts to fuck off. But seemingly both of the drug addicts, or at least one of them, took offense to the mother protecting her family. 27-year-old Autumn Goodwin, one of the 2 drug addicts, is alleged to have stabbed mother of 3, Shauna Weems, multiple times. We're not quite sure what the other drug addict that was there, a male, we're not quite sure of his involvement. We're not told that, but we are told that Autumn Goodwin, 27 years of age, was arrested on Friday in relation to the stabbing murder of Shauna Weems. And we're told that Autumn Goodwin has been held on a $1 million bond, which I applaud. Well done, California. You've arrested a prime suspect who's believed to have stabbed a mother of 3 multiple times, causing her death. And by placing a $1 million bond, you're effectively ensuring that there's a very high chance that she will stay in custody until trial. And that is the right thing to do, in my opinion. You don't need scumbags on the street. There's plenty of them. So if you get the opportunity to take one of them off the streets, do that, please. So we are told that Shauna Weems was rushed to hospital with multiple stab wounds, and that later she tragically died. Full condolences to all family and friends, of course her children, who have lost their mother for no good reason. The mother was doing the right thing. She was protecting her family, protecting her children. We don't know the exact nature of the interaction with the 2 scumbag drug addicts, but whatever, even if she was aggressive, so be it. What could she have done? What should she have done? I think if I'm being reasonable, I think she has every right to have confronted the 2 drug addicts in any way she sees fit. I think is reasonable personally. But having said that, perhaps and perhaps not, but perhaps it would have been wiser to call police, but perhaps not. I mean, perhaps police just would not get involved. Oh, you got a couple of drug addicts in California? Yeah, okay. We're not going to do anything. I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here. I have been a very confrontational person. I don't like people taking the piss. I don't like people doing the wrong thing. I'm talking in real life. I confront people. When I see people parking on the pavement on the sidewalk where they shouldn't be doing it, I confront them. Hey buddy, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you being an asshole? You're not supposed to be doing that. You know you're not supposed to be doing that. Yet here you are doing it. Do you mind fucking start acting like a reasonable human being, please? I've done that kind of thing many, many times, and it escalates very, very quickly because those people that do the wrong thing do not want to be told that they're doing the wrong thing. Those people that are being unreasonable are not about to change. So you go up to them, point it out. Hey buddy, you're being unreasonable. Hey buddy, you're doing something wrong. You should not be doing that. What are they going to do? They're not going to go, oh yeah, you're right actually. You know what? I'm going to change my ways. No, that's not going to happen. They're going to go, who the fuck are you telling me what I can and can't do? I don't give a shit about you. I don't give a shit about the laws. That's what happened. So over the last couple of years, I've really tried to tone down my level of confrontation, purposefully so, because when I have confronted people, I've put myself in the situation where I'm the only person doing the confronting. I don't have any backup. And if there were neighbors or other people that were to be aware of the confrontation or witness the confrontation, they would not provide any support to me. They'd probably have the same attitude. Hey, look, this guy's doing the wrong thing, but fuck it, whatever. You know, just let him do the wrong thing. thing. You know, we don't have the support of our neighbors, other people in the community. We just don't. I did say I was going to go on a bit of a tangent. I think I have. So I think my point there is, even though the mother, Shauna Weems, had the right to confront the two drug addicts, she did have the right. She had the moral right to do that, from what I understand. But that action seemingly did lead to the loss of her life. And with that, I think we can say with hindsight that she shouldn't have done it. Not that it was wrong for her to do it. She had every right to do it, but she shouldn't have done it because there was the risk that the confrontation would escalate. It did escalate, and it's led to the loss of her life. It's not her fault. It is the fault of the scumbag stabber who decided to choose evil actions over being reasonable. But that's what these weirdos do, and we need to avoid them. We need to avoid them. If there are people doing the wrong thing, don't confront them, not unless you have backup. And I mean backup in the moment, other people to support you right there next to you physically, but also wider society's support. If they're not interested in saying, oh, I really appreciate you trying to address this wrong, oh, well done, we should all try to do that. You know what? Let's all of us try to do that. Let's all of us try to improve our local neighborhood. Unless that is the situation, don't get involved, because you'll find you're on your own, and you'll find that when you're on your own, these scumbags will not change. So there we go. Again, full condolences to the family and friends of the victim, Shauna Weems. A blessing here is that the prime suspect, Autumn Goodwin, has been arrested. She's been held on a $1 million bond. We're not told of the charge, but I presume it's murder. We're not provided any details in regards to the male drug addict or drug user. We're not told if they're a suspect, if they've been arrested, if they've been charged. We're not given any of that information. We're just told that 27-year-old Autumn Goodwin has been arrested and that Shauna Weems has died after receiving multiple stab wounds. So I'm going to wrap things up at this point. If you appreciate the coverage, if you appreciate the tangent, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. If you're in a position to consider joining memberships, please do. It would be great to get a number of members just to give me encouragement, motivation to carry on, to keep on pumping out videos, to develop further as I hope to do, but it's very difficult to find the time and energy, given that this is a hobby or such. But if you're in a position to support me, that would be wonderful. But either way, thanks for listening. Take care.